Alright, so here we go. So this is my second to last watch I'm going to buy. This is the Longines. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but it is another Longines. I had great success with the other watch that I bought, which was the Hydro Conquest 44mm automatic. Love that. It's my everyday watch, my daily watch. Summertime comes up, and even it's a dive watch. So, but I have been searching for this one for 2 years now. I tried ordering one from Chrono24, but the guys from France, I'm going to try to send something in like that on an alligator or crocodile strap. Customs here in U.S., Fish and Wildlife Services, have to get involved, and they have to look at it and determine what species it is and genus and where it was harvested and all that other stuff. So I'm going through the process of sending that one back. In the meantime, I found this one came up for the exact same price and so forth. I'll talk about where I got it from after I took a look at it. So this came in. I have not opened this. I asked my girlfriend, got home from work a little bit ago, fiance, to open it up and make sure everything was in there and everything's fine and dandy, nothing's missing. Make sure it was brand new. It wasn't just a used watch popped in a box. And again, I'll explain that afterwards. But sure enough, this is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the lid. So the company at hand that I bought it through, WatchMaxx. I'll talk about that in a second. So according to them, this is from date of purchase May 11th, 22. For their warranty purposes, which I don't understand what that is, but I'll have to read that afterwards. So I have that at least. They do give you a nice cleaning cloth, which is fantastic. So opens as such, the traditional wood box. Put that up, put it to the side. Get rid of some of this papers here. So get rid of that. Box. So underneath should be the gigantic book of how to use the watch, how to set up the watch, and so forth. Warranty information from the actual manufacturer, Longines. So we'll put that to one side as well and get on to the main event because I've been dying to hold this thing in my hands. So the watch in hand is a Longines Master Collection 42mm Moonphase only. It's not the blue dial. But it does the barley corn and so forth. So just give me a minute because I'm going to look at this. But I've been looking for a Moonphase for the last 2 years. I'm an old school romantic traditionalist, so having this Moonphase was the next progression in my taste. I did find quite a few of the chronograph version Moonphases. Obviously more expensive, more complicated, and for the money you can't beat it. But it is what it is. So pardon me for a minute. Here we go. Wow. Okay. And I'm really glad I went with a 42mm because this thing's tiny. Oh man. Okay. This is a small watch. Alright, so box is as follows. Comes with all the stuff, the pillow. I don't know what was underneath. I don't think there is anything underneath. I'm not going to ruin it, so pop that back down. From them, there is the two tags from Longines, and this is something from WatchMaxx. Can't really understand it. Non-returnable if that piece of whatever isn't on. So again, this is a dinky of a watch, so I'm gonna try putting it on first try here, and that's not gonna happen. So they have this set up. Let me get this out of the way. They have this set up so that this tag here comes through the bottom. Okay, so that will hold that together. Let's see how I do this here. Okay, so that comes up. That comes open. Pop this guy through. So I gotta try this on before I take all this stuff off, because if you don't, it's not returnable. And I've read the reviews from this manufacturer, and it becomes an issue later on down the road, believe me. So try that out. Put that on there. That's a little loose, so that's what it looks like on my wrist. That's a 42 millimeter, so it fits quite nicely. It is running. Second hands is going, so it is going. It's a thin strap. I thought it'd be way thicker than this. So again, before I do anything else, it does fit. Clasp mechanism works. I'm going to try to set the Moonphase, but I can't do that with all this stuff on here. Figured. To check to see if the Moonphase actually works or not. So it looks brand new. Has all the markings that appear correct. I don't see any massive scratches or dings or dents or anything like that in the case or the dial. Anything that would give me the indication that this was a used watch. So I gotta check the Moonphase. It's an issue, so I gotta take the crown off. Get the crown out, make sure that's moving, it's not broken. So man, I don't even know where they did this. I don't want to destroy this wrapping for obvious reasons. So there it is, I found it. I'm gonna leave the sticky side up so that I can put it back on. There's no confusion there. Yeah, there's no scratches on the dial or anything like that. Oh, sorry, the back case. It has the inscription for Longines. The movement seems to be intact. We're looking at the case now. Nothing. No scratches, blemishes, anything. So this looks like a brand new watch. So I'm going to pull this. I'm going to wind this quite a few times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I usually do between 30 and 40. So 40, whatever. Give or take. So now I'm going to pop out the crown here. The first setting. Date moves. Moonphase moves. Pop it out to the last setting. And time moves. Everything's working. So this is now my watch. Everything works fine. Taking it all apart. All this stuff works quite nicely. Now I was thinking about replacing the deployment buckle on this and just getting a old school, just regular buckle. So if I could do that, this leather alligator, I believe it is in question. If I remember correctly, it looks black to me, not brown. But it could just be because it's just that dark. But I wouldn't mind something a little, browner, like the box here, something like this. This just looks black. I can see it's got red pigment in it, so it's not black, but I can see where people get confused. So I'm going to continue on with my watch. So I'm going to pull this tag off. I will do that last, I believe. I will take off the tags first. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And again. Alright, so I'd like to untie these if I possibly can, but I think some of these are just gigantic. Like this is gigantic. So I do not throw these out. So no, I didn't have to cut it. So that's in there. This tag. Okay. Balance spring. Longines 1832 World Service. Stand by. And again, alright, so my cat is investigating, there are boxes, and show you those boxes. So, oh my god. Pickle. Can I have this? Hey. You good? This guy in there as well. So, I will put this through, get this guy out. Alright, so this is the Longines $2,450. Okay, it comes with a little serial tag with the part number, steel, so on and so forth. So, pickle, for crying out loud. Darn, cats. So, comes with the tag and so forth. Again, save that, uncut. Their tag says, "We are here for you. For help with functionality, warranty, or any other questions regarding your watch, please contact us." And here it clearly says, absolutely not returnable if removed. I love a watch company that says that, right? So, I will then cut it. Everything seems to work. Everything's good. I will take out my watch. I'll take it out from my watch holder, and it's mine. You own it. It's not going anywhere, so I will save this. And it's now on my watch. Everything's been removed. Get that out of here. No shop objects. And get out the free cloth. Give her a nice rub-a-dub-dub. Yeah, this lighting definitely, this strap looks black. Not a major issue. I was thinking about just replacing it anyway. Quick disconnect. No? Well, it is, but it's not the way I would do it. So I'm going to change this. Get this off here. We don't longer need that. So give that a nice scrub it up. We'll do it afterwards. Change it anyway. So I'm going to put this to another setting on the watch here. Grab it out. Which holder did I add in the second? So I'm going to go for third. See how I like it. So put her on. See how she does. So this is on the third setting. And there's tape all over this thing. Stuff here. 50 tables. Set it and forget it, right? So that's a bit tight. So I think the second hole will have to do. It is quite firm now. So give it a pop. Take this guy on. Don't want to stretch anything, break anything. I think second hole will have to do. My other watch, automatic. Yeah, second hole I think is going to have to do, unless I can get it adjusted. When I get the other buckle, I'll do things that way. So, yeah, second hole. So that's perfectly fine. And that's it. 42 millimeter on an 8.5 inch wrist. That's it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's what I wanted. Oh man, very happy. The barleycorn is not quite noticeable on this model, which sucks. I kind of wanted to pop a little more. It just looks like a plain white dial. But it's very beautiful, and I could not be happier. So, about WatchMaxx. There are sellers on Chrono24, and there are a lot of negative reviews about scammers and this, that, the other, legitimate, and so on and so forth. Their replies to most of these people through Better Business Bureau and so forth, they do indicate, I pay for this watch, I pay for that watch, I paid this much, I paid that much. This was broken, that was broken, there are scratches, there are this, there are that. This was my concern buying this, but it was the only one available to me in the States for a reasonable price, other than paying brand new at the boutique down the street. So I decided, bite the bullet, take the chance. I just got engaged, and this is the gift that I got for myself. For that, she gets a ring. What do I get? A big dent in my pocket. So I was like, well, women get rings. Why don't guys get watches? Even if they don't wear it, something happens with the rest of their life, they can hand it down to their kids and so forth. So it's a new tradition. I think should always be implemented for these occasions, mark big occasions with something big. Go out to dinner. Well, persons at work, big paychecks, milestones at work or family or events, whatever. But I've wanted a Moonphase for the last 2 years, and I couldn't make my mind up between Frederic Constant or something from JLC. So I was looking all over about Messier. I was on Chrono 24 for a while, and then I decided to just add a profile and try to go for a watch that I really liked. So I found one in France, and the guys mailed it to me. The FedEx got hold of it and was like, hang on. So it had to go through Fish and Wildlife Services, and 2 weeks after that, again, money has already been transferred. It's an escrow through Chrono 24, so it's not going anywhere until one of us gets a watch now. And they had said, basically, in a nutshell, that because of the alligator, crocodile, but it's alligator strap, they need to know, because it came from another country. If it came from Switzerland brand new, all the paperwork you need is with that watch. This is a used watch, therefore it's a private seller. He didn't have any of this information, but I have this information about buying a watch on a leather strap, non-calf, not cow. There's a major issue coming to the United States. You can't have it. It's an endangered species. Whether it is or not, it's an alligator or crocodile, whatever. It's a big issue, ostrich, whatever. But the two big culprits, as far as what I was told, was alligator and crocodile leather. You have to have what's called a CITES, CITES, paperwork from the country it came from, and one for the country it's going into. You need to have the genus of the species, the species itself, the country of harvest, where the animal was killed. You have to have all that paperwork, all that information. You step on that butthole. Is you still on your foot? Yeah, she stepped on tape. There's your right. Anyway, so so neither one of us were privy to this information from Chrono 24. So if you're gonna buy something from overseas, unless it's on a bracelet, if it's on a strap of leather kind, if it's not cow, you have to have permits for it to come into the country. Put that out there now for everybody else, because the guy that sold me the watch, they were telling me, because I was, where the hell's my watch? They were telling me, listen, either we're going to give you just the case and we're going to keep the strap and destroy it, or we send the entire thing back, or it basically, we're going to mess with the watch or send it back. And I was like, yeah, just send it back. Why destroy a watch? I want all of my money back, and he wants his watch back so he can try to resell it the proper way. But it's now been a month, a little less than that, I think. Yeah, it's been a little less than a month, and he's still without a watch, and I still don't have my money in my account, and I had to pay my credit card to pay the minimum balance. So then I had to get this one put on. So I'll pay that all off. I did speak to my credit card company, let them know, hey, the situation at hand, and they said, we understand, it's going to be returned, but you also know that you have to pay whatever. So I said, I'm only going to pay the minimum payment. I'm not paying off how much that watch costs and shipping and so forth. I'm not going to eat that. That can happen. So I'll just pay whatever until the bare minimum, until that thing gets returned and everything goes about the business. But for WatchMaxx, I took the risk on this. So a lot of Better Business viewers, a lot of negative reviews, a lot of, is it a scam? Is it legit? Are they authentic? I don't know the ins and outs about it, but I took a massive risk in doing it. I did send them something through Chrono 24 where it says, inquire about this watch. And I waited 3 whole days, and I didn't hear a word back from them, nothing. So that was an issue. So then I went to their website, and I'm like, well, they have it right here for less than what they have it on for Chrono 24. What am I doing? Why would I? And they're from New York. I'm in Pennsylvania, so get here in no time. So it's $25 for next day shipping. $25. And I was like, I'd be stupid not to. So, put an order for it, and sure enough, came right away. So, use caution, do your research before you buy. Do that. Otherwise, you're going to be in for a world of hurt later on. Just the way it is. I can't express enough how grateful I am to have it. It is small for my wrist. There is a 44 millimeter for the chronograph version, and for the, what's the other version? The bi-complex, if I remember correctly. I think that one's also ordered or offered in 24, or sorry, 44. Okay. Relax. Doing maintenance work. She's going ballistic. Sorry. So I'm now going to go down to my boutique and inquire about getting it registered, warranty information, and seeing about a standard clasp buckle for this, traditional buckle for it, and see if I can just get it cleaned up, tuned, make sure it's running properly, and there's nothing wrong with the seconds. It hasn't been magnetic problems or anything like that. Get it verified that it is an actual watch by them and so forth. So, okay, good. Jesus, calm down. Here, you sit down. Anyway, so, but I'm happy, rather happy. I wish the barley corn would stick out more, if I'm being completely honest, but yep. Okay. But I'm happy with it, and I took the chance, and it's a legit watch. Comes with all the papers, warranty, cloth. I have not seen the warranty card, but I'm sure that's in the book. So actually, I'll pull that out right quick while I'm thinking about it. So they're supposed to be inside the massive encyclopedia they send you in the back slat, and there is. But there is. So there's a Moonphase card out the set. Pickle. You can't be in the box, Pickle. Okay, you can't be in the box. We're not doing that. Thank you. So there is no warranty card. There's just a how to use the Moonphase. So I'm going to try to go through this. And no, there is no warranty card. There is a slot for it, clearly, obviously. All of them have it. There's directions here how to use the Moonphase and so forth on from French and from English. Pop this guy back in the slot there. Good to go. So another thing people were complaining about with WatchMaxx is that void of warranty stuff. There was no warranty card. So the warranty card is supposed to tell you the date the watch was made, and if you need it, it's your international warranty card. That's not in this. It's not in the box. It's not anywhere. So, one thing. Again, another reason I need to go down to the old boutique and get that situated. So, I'm going to put everything back in the box that I got it, the way I found it, and I'll go from there. But, Longines Master Collection. 42 millimeter automatic Moonphase only. I love it. Absolutely worth the wait and all the hassle. So on my 8.5 inch wrist, on the second setting of the buckle, the lugs come just to the edge, just inside of my wrist on that side. But beautiful, lovely smooth lines, no nicks, no scratches, no nothing. Everything works as according as it should. This is a video to testing that, because if there's any claims whatsoever from this fiasco, I did this all on video. Yeah, smart guy. Can't fake that. So get out there, find some watches, do your research. Later on, guys.